Ladies and gents and the rest, today I'm going to show you 4 more decks for this week's modifiers for these 3 things. So hopefully you could get some points, because next week the clean fight is going to be a bounty hunt, which will completely change the meta, because squad units will not be allowed. And so yeah, let's get some points this week. We still have 3 more days, right? 2.5. We're gonna start with Sylvanas here. So basically, technically, this smoke bomb, I was using the smoke bomb almost all day, but this smoke bomb should be bats with a stealth talent. But I didn't use them when I don't have any good games, because usually the games would end really quickly, and there's nothing to show. So I'm gonna use this, but you should use bats. So basically, the idea is very simple here. Sylvanas, we obviously... Oh, sorry. Thank God I noticed that. So basically, the way it works is Sylvanas hits like track, and Sylvanas hits from very far away. All you need to do is you need Sylvanas to not be distracted and attacked by anything other than something that is in front of her. In this case, you will guaranteed win the fight, or almost guaranteed. So for that, we will need Ancient of War. So basically, the way it works is this is the only changeable unit. Everything else is you must have that, right? So basically, the way it works is once you have, if it's in the starting hand, it's even better. So once you have 10 gold, you throw Sylvanas for 6, and you throw Ancient of War for 4 gold. Obviously, use Ancient of War with the Lightning Road talent. This is the only talent that we use, right? Everything else is just total shit. So you throw these 2, and now nobody can touch your Sylvanas. And after that, you just destroy everything. And if something goes wrong, you just cast Blizzard, and Blizzard, like in front of you, and Sylvanas will kill everything. Okay? Very simple, super easy to understand, super schmeezy. All right? And obviously, everything else I'll show you in the game. You guys know how it works. Bandits cycle, extra gold. Witch Doctor kills low level, low HP stuff. Ghoul, the best, the cheapest, the best tank for Sylvanas. That's all we need, right? And don't forget, this is just, you can literally take any cheap unit, or ideally you should take bats, which will not be the best unit next week. All right, let's take a look at the game. All right, let's go. This is going to be the Emperor Thaurissan, which means he will be buffing his units with extra levels, and even without levels, the units are going to be extremely powerful. So we need to start cycling, so we throw in Cobalt. We don't really need them. We are waiting, again, terrible beginning. So here's what I'm doing. I'm throwing Sylvanas here, so she goes left. Because if I start attacking the tower, he will immediately counter that, right? And then I'm throwing Ancient of War here, so that he couldn't, drop Unbounds on Sylvanas to distract her, so he couldn't cast Polymorph and stuff like that, right? So very simple, easy to understand. Getting extra gold, using bandits, everything right now is super easy schmeezy. Okay. So we're going to go like this, and then we're going to kill a Prowler. Level 13 Harvest Golem. There we go. I'm using Ghoul, and then Sylvanas comes too late, because I didn't have enough gold, and my Ghoul dies for nothing. But that's me. That's how it's done. Okay. You see, now he has to counter Sylvanas, because she can just shit on the tower. And not only that, but also her attack... The way she attacks, it covers everything. So if you drop something to counter her, something like like Morlocks and stuff, she will kill them too. So she manages to take Emperor Thaurissan, and first of all, it's in tanking, and now some of our units can also apply burning. Easy schmeezy. My Ancient of War is about to die, which means I need a new one. So he couldn't unbound, so he couldn't throw unbound on my Sylvanas. But yeah, I'm pretty much, the Cobalt is wasted. I should have seen that. Yeah, unfortunately he took my tower right here, right in front of my core. Oh, and he also did something, and my Banshee is, you know, dropped out from my Sylvanas. All right. Okay. I'm just wasting this. Okay. Oh, what happened? I'm just using smoke bomb just to cycle. This Prowler just killed both Banshees. He one-shots both Banshees. I'll show you how to do it when we get to the Emperor's deck, okay? Alright, so my Ancient of War... I'm in a deep shit if you didn't understand. My Ancient of War is... yeah. There we go. He cast something on my Ancient of War. Well, and it didn't work, right? These bats, like I said, use those. It's better to use those than smoke bomb. But see, one bat almost hit my Sylvanas for more than half HP because of burning. And I'm looking at this Cobalt, and I hate myself. Look what I'm doing. Look what I'm gonna do. Fucking idiot. Same thing. Prowler killed everything. One shots my Banshee when Sylvanas dies, and right now, for those who don't like, I thought that was it. Like, usually after that, you just let them win and you start a new match. But you know, let's keep going, because the power of Sylvanas, like, if you sometimes when you stand on the right angle, you just can, she on her own, she can kill like a huge army, right? So I decided to go to the end, and let's keep trying, pretty much. Yeah, wasting smoke bomb just to cycle. Using any way possible, trying to save my ass. I should have used, I'm looking at it now, I should have used Blizzard to stop all that instead of summoning the Ancient of War, but yeah, I couldn't throw Ghoul on time. That's why, yeah, my Banshee got hit by the Emperor. Okay, this is going to be a good one. Boom! We are stealing Harvest Golem, which means we have the best tank in the world, almost, and it's full HP, and it's level 11. So let's go, right? I'm still alive. Overtime is coming, and I totally forgot that I took this tower. Yeah, right here. Yeah, sometimes you spend Ancient of War just to cycle. By the way, I realized that he doesn't really use much of spells and unbounds. And my Ancient of War, like, I believe he only used unbound once. And yeah, that's how it's played. Because we have Banshee, whoever hits us, yeah, boom. We're going to steal Prowler, and we're going to keep attacking the Emperor Thaurissan. And at this point, we just push, and Sylvanas with her auto attack, she will just kill everything. Everything that there is to kill. So we keep attacking his core. Bam. Stealing Prowler. And that's how you're going to finish. Like most of games, first of all, it's not going to be like that. Most of games, you're just going to drop Sylvanas. You're going to drop Ancient of War. And after that, you're going to win one big fight, and the opponent will give up. This is how it usually goes. People don't want to try hard. You know, it's just, this is not how it's going to go. All right. So that's Sylvanas. Now, Baron for this week. It's important to put, actually, I forgot to mention with Sylvanas. Oh, it doesn't matter. But it's important. This is a boost slot. You should put either Execute or Witch Doctor into this slot. So because these the levels for these ones matter the most. All right, everything else is just Deep Breath. Usually, it's not that important. Level 10 and level 11, not big of a deal. So yeah, I use Dwarf here, but you should use if you don't have maximum levels, use Execute or Witch Doctor in the boost slot. Basically, your Baron is what people use Prowler for. You throw him on the tower, and he takes the tower solo, and then you help him with this Execute, because Execute hits tower like units, right? Half HP. That's why I wanted the highest level as possible. And after you take the tower, it's already easier, right? But basically, this is the deck that requires the most micro out of the other four, and it doesn't really have like one exact strategy, but usually top players reach 6,000 like with Baron first. Like, that's why I need to show Baron that he is usable this week. All right, disgraceful beginning by me, probably. I think this is the one where I drop a Witch Doctor first right away. Yeah, I think this is the one. Yeah. So I waste Witch Doctor, 2 gold Witch Doctor level 11 on one piece of shit kobold, right? And then I'm trying to start attacking the tower right away. Right now everything is kind of okay, but I just wasted a little. Okay, here's the first mistake. Obviously, I should have hit Harvest Golem, Emperor, and the tower, and I didn't hit the tower. So don't be like me. All right. Witch Doctor, the enemy's Witch Doctor is gonna obviously clear everything. Boom. Harvest Golem dies, chickens die, and he wins the fight, unfortunately. But these skeletons, man, they just... Man, these guys win the whole game. I was trying to kill Emperor, but unfortunately, Witch Doctor was in the range, so I wasted gold again. So we need to kill Witch Doctor, because this guy, man, he destroys everything if he is not killed on time. So his Emperor is almost dead. That's why we don't really care about what's going to happen next, because our ghoul is going to heal up and kill this Emperor. So now what we need to do is we need to take towers, because otherwise we're not going to get to his core, right? And to kill towers, our Baron is the main tower killer. So boom, see, now I have to execute. Unfortunately, he spawns bats. That's why my Baron is gonna die, and then he takes this summoning stone back. But you understand the idea, right? Now at least we have a little like a hole in his defense system. Level 13 Harvest Golem and level 11 Emperors are coming at us, and I wasted bandits. Probably didn't see that, but unfortunately my skeleton hit the chest before my bandits came out, and then I dropped the fucking Baron, and Baron gets hit by the deep breath as well. It's just, man, it can't go like, can't be worse. All right, so it's an okay, I would say it's okay use of execute, but still I'm not super happy. As you can see, level 12 bats, which means he used the Emperor's bonus on the bats, and they just shit on the tower. And as always, I think this is it. But this is Goliath. This is a very strong player. That's why I decided to show a game with him. Taking this back. I have no idea why I wasted 2 gold on this thing. I could have just come to here. But it actually... I didn't plan to get any benefits from it, but my dwarf took the summoning stone and took the gold chest. So, you know, it was okay at the end of the day. As you can see, Baron skeletons are doing huge work. Huge. So we throw in dwarf to get the gold, and the dwarf will get the gold, and he will kill this level 11 enemy's kobold. So what we gotta do now, again, we need to get to the enemy's core ASAP and start attacking. Boom, we got the gold. It's not a bad use of deep breath. What else do you need to know? I'm sorry for the quality. It lags a little bit. This is a cut from my stream. Yeah. So now I'm nervous, and I start throwing everything at the enemy's core just to damage the core as much as possible, so that in the last 10 seconds of the match you would lose the game. You know. Yeah. And that is how it's done. Like I said, unfortunately for this deck there is no exact strategy, and you always have to see what's going on the map. But Baron is the one that you must know how to play, because he is in every meta. He's extremely powerful because of his skeletons, and in this particular meta, Baron himself is used a lot as the tank and aka tower killer. Alright, so that's Baron. Emperor Thaurissan. Let me explain you one thing that is very important, probably the most important thing in this deck. Prowler with a Predatory Instinct talent. Why the hell do we need this talent? Why are we not using Stealth? We're using Predatory Instincts because that allows us to one-shot Banshee. Okay? You can always hit Banshee once, but before you charge your second auto attack, a Banshee is going to take you. So when you go against Sylvanas, like if it's level 11 Prowler versus level 11 Sylvanas, Prowler is going to kill Sylvanas and he's going to one-shot the Banshee that comes out from Sylvanas. And you can also one-shot normal Banshees, okay? So that allows you to just completely to dominate Sylvanas' fights. And just in general, it's much better talent in this meta. But this is the most important thing that you need to know and about this deck. And also, if boost slot, if you can, put a Prowler here, because this is your main weapon. This is the one. This is what Baron is in the Baron's deck. It takes your towers. It's very fast. It one-shots Banshees. It goes one-on-one against Sylvanas as it dies. Plus you buff it with you use Emperor with like the only good talent, right? With this, and you take this. You spend these bonus levels on your Prowler. If you don't have Prowler, obviously you use it on the Ghoul. Never use the bonuses on Bats or obviously Bandits. I mean, you understand that. I don't need to tell you that. So the strategy is it's the same thing, right? So you go Emperor and Ghoul go one way to just, do normal fights, and you throw Prowler usually on the side, either to take the tower or to go right to the core, right? And in my case, Prowler is going to be level 13, so he will definitely kill like Sylvanas and things like that. Yeah, sometimes people use Harvest Golem here, but I just got my ass kicked by Reptile. Probably know him, and where he was using Ghoul, and I switched Harvest Golem to the Ghoul, and it works really well. All right, and these guys, you only need them like to cycle and to kill like bandits. They're actually really good at killing Prowlers with stealth talent, so that's really good as well. And Witch Doctor, as always, we use it to kill the little shit. This, you guys know how it works, right? You've seen it a million times. But the main point is that boost slot with Prowler with Predatory Instincts, okay? All right, let's go. Emperor versus Emperor. But you will see the difference between the quality of our decks. You will see how hard it is to play against other Emperor when you have like one or two different units. So the way it works, like I said, here's what we're going to do. We're going to throw Emperor like this, bam. And now we have bonus levels. I don't want to spend bonus levels on the Ghoul. That's why I'm going to throw Prowler next. No, Prowler. There we go, like this. This is exactly my thought process. I throw Prowler to give him bonus levels. And after that, I drop Ghoul in front of my Emperor, so my Emperor could attack, the Ghoul can attack, and now we go for chests, right? Then I throw a Bats to kill this freaking Emperor that is going. Unfortunately, not all of them will be aggroed. And I make a mistake here. I forget to switch this, to click the switch, and my Prowler, instead of taking the tower, it's going on the bridge. And that's a bad thing. That's pretty bad. Okay? Yeah. It does kill the Emperor, but that wasn't my intention. So yeah, throw in the Cobalt to get the gold. He obviously has Prowler as well. But the thing is, I believe this guy has Murlocs. Murlocs are completely useless with this thing because Murlocs, like, they are nothing for. Again, he actually did the right thing. Yeah, he's defending his tower using. You see, I tried to deep breath here, and I didn't have enough gold. It would have been a really good deep breath. I would have killed Kobold, Bandits, Witch Doctor, and 1 HP pool of Harvest Golem, and I would damage the tower. But I would have, but I couldn't do it because I'm an idiot. Guys, I have no idea what I'm doing, as always. just a normal routine. My Emperor got lucky enough and he gets all the gold. That's good, right? Same thing. Okay, we're throwing the Emperor. I'm thinking what to throw the Emperor. Okay, boom. Waiting until Murlocs get close. I have no idea why I did that. Okay, so now boom, boom, boom. Same thing, right? Emperor go one way, Prowler the other way. Splitting bats, and everything is going according to plan, except the game fucking reset. Sorry, I apologize. I did not cut this part out. Alright, let's just wait a little bit. Okay, there we go. Obviously, I'm already losing the game, right? He took a little bit of my HP. He got all the gold. I tried to spawn the gold to stop to, to be in the area of the gold chest, but it didn't work. And also, he also wastes his, I've noticed that a few times, he wastes his Emperor bonuses on some other stuff, on Murlocs, not on Prowler or Harvest Golem. And we're doing everything right. So we'll see how it's gonna go. Okay, we kill. It's a very good use of a deep breath. So plus, when you have an Emperor on the field, like every unit that you have is extremely deadly. Bats kill bandits because they can see invisible units. A motherfucker is taking my gold. And one bat is aggroed by the by that kobold. I get all the gold again. Again, same thing. Emperor, and I have nothing to throw. I'm waiting until I get something. Yes. I finally have a ghoul. Well, not the best thing in the world, but I cannot do anything else. I cannot give my bonuses to the Prowler because he was not in my hand yet. So I had to, use it on ghoul. That's the best second choice. Okay, you see? Bam! Very, very, very great performance by me. First time ever. Deep breath, like I deep breath literally everything. So we finally get the tower, turn it into our summoning stone, and now the party will start. Okay. Dun. My bandits are probably gonna die because the witch doctor is gonna say, no. Okay, got lucky. At this point, again, spam the shit out of his core. Phew! Yeah, fucking witch doctor kills everything. There's nothing you can do, unfortunately. But yeah, right now what we do is, just keep everything the way it is. Keep him at his base, which means you get all the gold, you get all the chests, and just keep pushing, keep throwing units at his core. Exactly like that. At this point, I just don't care. I'm trying to throw as many deep breaths at his core as possible. To just damage his core more and win the match at the end, right? Because in the last 10 seconds, our HP starts reducing. You know how it works. Okay. Bam. And that is how it's done with the Emperor Thaurissan. That is how it works. All right. And the final deck of this week for me was Rend. First of all, nobody expects Rend from you. So people usually only have one unit that can hit flying units, and it's Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor can't really do much to Rend himself, but it's just one unit. As soon as you see Witch Doctor on the field, that means usually they don't have anything else, and you just start throwing flying stuff, right? Gargoyles, harpies, stuff like that. So basically, the way it works is you throw Rend on the field, try to throw him as far as possible from the battlefield first. So, so if he lives longer, right? And after that, you have two actually problems instead of one. In case of the Emperor and the Baron, you throw Baron or you throw Prowler, and the enemy has to deal with this. This is very dangerous. In this case, you have two problems. You also have a Gargoyle and the Prowler. Again, Prowler, we're using the exact same thing, predatory instincts for the same purpose to one-shot banshees, right? Don't forget to use this boost slot either on the Prowler, ideally on the Prowler because it does more damage to other units, or in case your Prowler is max level, use it on the Gargoyle. Don't use it on anything else. It's not that important. So what else do you need to know? I believe that's all. Oh, yeah. So now you can throw Prowler one way and the Gargoyle the other way. Or you can throw both the same way, one after the other. Or you can just create tons of headaches for your opponents. And the main power of Rend is because now the Gargoyle costs 3 gold and the Harpies cost 2. And these are extremely powerful units, all right? So, yeah, Rend is extremely easy to play. Even above 15k, you know, it's just... Rend is a great hero in general, right? That's why you level him first, and you see, he's all platinum. That's my first full platinum deck. All right, everything else is situational. Let's take a look at the game. All right, this is Jaina. By the way, very dangerous. Again, I'm trying to show my shittiest performance so you could see how powerful this deck is. Not something that is easy, not where I do everything right. Okay, throwing Rend very far away from everything. We're throwing Rend far away from the core so that Jaina doesn't hit Rend and the core with Execute, right? Okay, let's keep going. Dun, 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 dun. Prowler is going for our tower, and it's very dangerous. He can easily kill our tower solo. That's why we're preparing bandits to stun him. And then I threw Harpies, and the motherfucker deep breaths me. Kills everything, and it also hits my Rend. But you didn't see it probably. So right now he is doing really, really well. I spent 4 gold, deep breath, killed Jaina. And I'm going to do a little bit of damage to his core because, again, this combo is extremely powerful. Prowler and the Gargoyle is extremely hard to deal with. But now I have a problem. Level 11 Harvest Golem is going to my core. And I believe he is using Stun Harvest Golem, which means it's going to... it's not good. And I don't have any tanks for this freaking Prowler other than my Prowler. See what he does? I didn't really have any options here, but he hits with one. He throws Jaina right there. He hits my Prowler, my Rend, and my core with one deep breath. This is like the best deep breath you can ever imagine. All right. Not only that, his Prowler is alive, full HP. Then watch, bam! I kill his Harvest Golem, and everything is stunned. And his Prowler keeps attacking my core. That's the worst part about it. So we finally killed Jaina. And yeah. Witch Doctor. I'm using deep breath. Absolutely waste of deep breath. Didn't get any results. This was a pure mistake. My Rend is wasted again. Just saving up the gold, trying to, start the fight from scratch again. All right. So far, disgraceful performance, just like any of my performances, right? Big fucking deal. Trying to go like this, killing Harvest Golem, getting stunned. Now we're gonna stun Prowler, so he doesn't damage the core. Okay, now we're good. Jaina is aggroed by my QB. Throwing Gargoyle. Trying to gangbang his core again. All right. Now, very important moment. Watch. Okay, he is throwing Witch Doctor. And I know, and he knows, there's no fucking way he will kill my Gargoyle. Because he has half HP on his core. I'm charging deep breath and I'm waiting. I know he's going to throw something else, or he's going to use a spell, or he will throw Jaina. As soon as I see Jaina, watch, bam. This is how you use it in this particular case. Obviously, my Gargoyle does 2 hits and dies. He uses Execute on it. And that is the logic, pretty much, right? Because we know all his deck. We know what he can counter our Gargoyle with by now. And, that's why we were waiting. I tried, obviously, to take the tower with QB and Harpies. It didn't work. Why? Because of PSG has deep breath. Everybody has deep breath nowadays. Yeah. Back in the day, only I was the one. Okay, throwing harpies. And for some reason, he doesn't use any spells on it. Maybe he doesn't have gold or he wants to do something else. So we destroy Prowler very quickly. And that is pretty much how you do this. All right. Yeah, this is a small map, Arathi Basin, trying to hit the core. And now I changed my mind and I hit Jaina. But I could have hit Jaina, tower, and the core. But, it's really hard to move when you have fat fingers. Prowler is coming from the core. I was trying to throw him at this summoning stone, but I misclicked. So yeah, at this point, it's just there's no way he can do something about it. He lost too much HP when overtime started. If he has like roughly the same amount of HP with you when overtime starts, Jaina is gonna win because Jaina can hit your core without actually going to it, but you have to get to his core actually. So, it's really hard. I believe this is all for this week from me. Next week, Gold Hunt is gonna start, so all the bats, all the eggs are gonna be gone, and we'll figure out something new. That's all.